How's it feeling out there, sir?
Awesome. You know, compared to the last couple of days, it feels marvelous out here. It's about 37 degrees here at Maggie Daley Park, and that's a warm-up compared to the past couple of days. The real cold all started with that snow on Sunday. That's when that wintry weather, a real early taste of winter, hit us. We had about one. We were concerned earlier today. There was some discussion from the Storm Prediction Center that the atmosphere was ripe not only for tornadoes, but maybe strong tornadoes. EF2 tornadoes are stronger. That's the enhanced Fujita scale. And you're talking about winds of 110 miles per hour or more, which could do a ton of damage. So this storm is headed into some very densely populated areas. The phrase, the thrill of the chase, seems like it was created for people like this.
Tornado, tornado, I think we have a tornado.
Tornado chasers are a breed apart. They have a desire to come face to face with the worst Mother Nature has to offer. I want to remind you that actually, it might be hard to believe, but over the past 10 years, rip currents annually, on average, have killed more people than even hurricanes. So you have to take this very seriously. Winds today are going to gust around 30 to 35 miles per hour. They'll subside around later on 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Things will settle down here. It's cool with that wind off the lake, too. Stormforce Tracker Truck says about 68 degrees, but I know that's not going to be the case coming up this weekend, as Caitlin was talking about, and we'll have more with their 7-day forecast coming up later on. Back to you. Okay. And in terms of precipitation, we're looking at drier than normal here from, again, the upper Midwest through parts of the northern plains, wetter, as I mentioned, and cooler across the Gulf Coast and much of the south. So that's the kind of thing we typically see during an El Nino winter. Now, we survived the week, we survived the last 2 days. It was kind of a mini heat wave, but collectively those 2 days, 2 of the hottest days we've seen since the deadly heat wave of '95.
Well, first of all, tell Stuart to get into a different lane. All those other cars are passing you on the left and the right. I'm not sure what's going on in lane number 3 there.
He's old, he drives slow, what can you say? And you can't mention his name. You're not allowed to say his name on the air anymore.
All right, he who shall no longer be named. Does he like almond joy? Because that's for the elderly.
He doesn't have any teeth left.
No, he doesn't have any teeth left.
I'm going to pay for that. I'm going to pay for that one.
Love it, love it.
Here's another live look. It's beautiful out there, but oh, you got to bundle up because things have definitely changed. Here's meteorologist Tim McGill.
Yeah, we started off near 60 degrees early this morning. So officially, this was the 5th straight day with a high of 60 degrees or more. It was nice while it lasted. We got some big changes coming, especially next week. Some Friday sunshine for us, but a bit colder from that 60-degree reading we saw earlier this morning. Most of us have fallen into the upper 40s. That's why we'll hold much of this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine for us and still above average this weekend. Cooler certainly than the last week, but we're still going to see high temperatures at least in the mid-50s, about 6 or 7 degrees above average. And the coldest day of the season so far coming next week, the coldest streak we've seen going back to late January and early February. So it's been a while since it's been this cold. That's coming just in time, fortunately, for Thanksgiving. Right now it's 49 degrees at O'Hare, 49 in Waukegan, 51 in Midway, 54 in Joliet, 53 degrees at Morris. And these temperatures really aren't too bad at all for this time of the year. Just compared to those 60s, they certainly feel a lot cooler. We're about 10 to almost 20 degrees colder right now compared to just 24 hours ago. So
if you haven't done your holiday shopping, Tim McGill, I think today is the day for people to get it done based on the weather alone.
Yeah, today, tomorrow, we've got several days to choose from because this mild weather pattern for December is going to continue. Hard to believe it's December. You see those images out there. Almost looks like beach weather, but I know it's not, but almost looks like. You can fool yourself. More mild weather for December to come, it looks like. 50 or above today and tomorrow. We've got a little bit of a change next week. I'll get that in a second. Some rain Saturday at times. Notice the word rain and not snow, just plain old rain. We have no snow in sight. Looks like all the way through at least probably the middle, even end of next week. Colder early next week, but above average. Even though we cool down, we're going to keep it above average. Our streak now 15 straight days with high temperatures above average. And so I want to kind of skate off into the sunset. And this is the second time I've been on ice skates so far this week. I was at Wrigley Field on Monday skating, now at Maggie Daley Park. So it's in my contract I can only do this 2 days a week. So this is the last day, guys.
Good assignment, Tim.
Bye,
See
Anthony.
ya.